Hello and welcome to another episode of EdgeCraft Lockdown. I am your host, Matt, and it is great to see you today. So, we are making some progress on our slime farm. In fact, it is really deep. In fact, it's almost done. But I want to zip to a clip real quick. I took this just a few hours ago that I think you'd find interesting. So check this out. All right, so Brandon, Bradley, and Nolan and I have been making some progress on this hole, and it is deep. But look at this! We've got a slime! There's a slime down there! This thing is working. I mean, it's not a slime farm yet, but it is going to be. And, I like to jump like that. But we do have a slime, our first official slime. See, they don't spawn until you're below level 40. And this is at level 34. So he spawned down here. And now we can go over and get some slime balls. Look at that. Slime ball. Slime ball. And, no slime ball. But I got 4. I got 4 slime balls. So, and this is level 37. So they can spawn all the way up here if they want to. But we officially have the beginnings of a slime farm, but got a long way to go because I want to dig this all the way down to level 10, maybe 15. But we're going to put platforms in here and spawning things for slimes and killing chambers and all kinds of good stuff. But this is going to take a little while. So, yeah, I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. When we got some more done. See you guys in a second. Wow, that was pretty awesome, wasn't it? I mean, our very first slime down there. Now, I need to finish this. We want this to be at level... Hold on, I'm going to fall and catch myself on the ladder. Kind of dangerous thing to do, but that's okay. We want this to be down at level 10, and right now it's at level 27. So I've still got 17 more levels to farm, or to mine, I should say. And I got this big chunk right here that I've got to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a super fast time mode, but I am going to watch from the sky. I'm going to have a camera account pop on, and you're going to watch me mine this thing from the sky. So, super fast time mode, go! Okay, so in this super fast time mode, we are going to continue reading in Daniel chapter 4. And if you remember from the last 2 episodes, Nebuchadnezzar had a dream. It was a dream about a tree and some crazy stuff happened. And in our last story time, our last super fast time mode, Daniel explained to King Nebuchadnezzar what the dream was going to be all about, what was going to happen to him. And the king really doesn't believe it at this time. But now, in verse 28, we're going to finish up chapter 4. The stuff that was in the dream is going to happen to King Nebuchadnezzar. So if you haven't heard those 2 episodes, I would encourage you to go back and watch EdgeCraft Lockdown episode 8 and 9 before you watch this one, because this is an interesting dream and some crazy stuff happens. But let's get started. All this happened to King Nebuchadnezzar. It took place 12 months later. He was walking on the roof of his palace in Babylon. He said, "Isn't this the great Babylon I have built as a place for my royal palace? I used my mighty power to build it. It shows how glorious my majesty is." Uh-oh. Sounds pretty prideful. Watch out. He was still speaking when he heard a voice from heaven. It said, "King Nebuchadnezzar, here is what has been ordered concerning you. Your royal authority has been taken from you. You will be driven away from people. You will live with the wild animals. You will eat grass just as an ox does. 7 periods of time will pass by for you. Then you will recognize that the Most High God rules over all kingdoms on earth. He gives them to anyone he wants." What had been said about King Nebuchadnezzar came true at once. He was driven away from people. He ate grass just as an ox does. His body became wet with the dew of heaven. He stayed that way until his hair grew like the feathers of an eagle. His nails became like the claws of a bird. At the end of the time, I, Nebuchadnezzar, looked up toward heaven. My mind became clear again. Then I praised the Most High God. I gave honor and glory to the God who lives forever. His rule will last forever. His kingdom will never end. He considers all the nations on earth to be nothing. He does as he pleases with the powers of heaven. He does what he wants with the nations of the earth. No one can hold back his hand. No one can say to him, "What have you done?" My honor and glory were returned to me when my mind became clear again. The glory of my kingdom was given back to me. My advisors and nobles came to me, and I was put back on my throne. I became even greater than I had been before. Now I, Nebuchadnezzar, give praise and honor and glory to the King of heaven. Everything he does is right. All his ways are fair. He is able to bring down those who live proudly. Wow, what a lesson. When God tells you to do something, or he gives you a vision, or he warns you, you probably want to listen to that warning before you end up acting like an animal, eating grass, and living in a field. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this super fast time mode. It was a little bit of a different perspective with the camera. Hopefully it wasn't too fast for you. You could see it all just fine. But let's get back to the Minecraft. Okay, that was crazy. I hope you enjoyed that super fast time zone mode, but we are not even close to done yet. We went down all the way to like level, I don't know, 22 or something like that. We still got about 10 more levels to go, and it's deep. And I'm actually kind of worried that I'm going to fall in. So I think the first thing we need to do in today's episode is we need to go get some sand so we can make some glass. And we need to cover this with glass to make a roof on there so that we don't die. Because I don't want to get shot by a skeleton and fall down in there. Although it is fun to hit the bad guys into the pit and watch them die. That's kind of cool. So first thing I'm going to go do is I'm going to get a bunch of glass. And I'm going to take my bed with me. And I'm going to bring it back, and we're going to do something really, really cool with the top of this that maybe you've seen before, maybe you haven't seen before. But it should be really, really cool if you've never seen it before. But we need a lot of glass, like a lot. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 by 32. 16 by 32. Whew, holy cow. That's a lot of glass. So why don't you do the math on that? What is 16 times 32? And then I want you to multiply that by 4 because we're going to need 4 layers. So 16 by 32 times 4. And I'll be back with you guys in a minute when I've got some glass. Alright, I am back, and you can see I've got an arrow sticking on my side because, well, there was a skeleton in my base, and he was in that water over there, and I killed him, but he shot me. But anyway, if you figured out the math, you would have figured out that it takes 32 stacks of sand to make that much glass. Now, I went and I got that much glass, or sand, and, oh, man, that took forever. But what I need to do now is take some of that glass, and I turned it into glass panes, and we are going to make a little cactus farm because I need a lot of cactus. I need enough cactus to make a whole bunch of green dye. And so we're going to put that cactus farm right here in this hill area. So I need to break all of this down. So I'm going to do that real quick, and I'll be back with you as soon as this little area is cleared out. See you guys in a second. Okay, so we've got this little area cleared out, and this is going to be perfect for our situation. And what we want to do first is we need to create a collection system. And I want to create that collection system. Let's see here. 2, 4, 6. Yep, I think I want it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here. So, I need for this right here to be a little bit of a trench. And we're going to test this out. We should be able to, when we put a bucket of water down right here. Good, it flows right into that trench. That's perfect. And then we need another bucket of water. And we are going to put this bucket of water right here. And that creates an infinite water source And we can put another bucket of water right there. And that's going to flow all into this trench right here, which is just what I want. Now, the other thing I need to do is I need to put some pieces of sand. And this is going to be a little bit tricky because sand has to be on top of other blocks. So, for example, I can't just put a piece of sand there. I've got to put dirt there first. Oops, don't want it there, but I'll go back and fix that in a minute. And let's see, we'll get one more like that. Perfect. And then I need to break the extra blocks because I don't want them there. So I'm going to break that. And I'm going to break that. Notice they fall into the water and they go right over there. That is excellent. And we're going to break that and that. Then we need a piece of sand on top of each of these. So we're going to put a piece of sand up there. And then we're going to put some cactus. Isn't that beautiful? Now, oh, I fell. I need to put a piece of cactus up there. So let me do that real quick. Now what's going to happen is this cactus is going to start growing. But I'm going to put some glass panes to be precise, above it so that when it grows, it breaks. So I'm going to put a little bit of glass here to help me connect the two farms. And now I'm going to put the glass panes. Can I reach? I don't think I can reach. Let me get a dirt block right here. That'll do it right there. But we want to put glass panes all the way down to there. And then pow. And now we're going to put glass here. Beautiful. We're going to put glass here. All the way down. And we're going to put glass here. And now what this is going to do is cacti cannot be next to any other blocks. So when the cactus grows up, it will notice that it is touching or next to another block, which is the glass pane, and it will immediately break itself off, which will cause it to fall into the water where we can collect it. So let's do that. That's good. And let's do this. I don't like the way it's connecting to the dirt. I might have to change that just a tiny bit. But we're going to put this glass all the way around. Perfect. So now that won't grow up anymore. And let's break this stuff because I don't like the way it's looking. Perfect. And you know what? I don't think we need this here either. So I'll waste a little bit of glass, but that is okay. And I think I do want dirt there and there. All right. So now, when the glass breaks off, it is going to fall into the water, and we just need to collect it. Now, how are we going to collect it? Well, that's a great question. I want to put some glass down here, and then I want to put another water block. I want to put that water block right there at the end, and let's see if this works like it's supposed to. No, that's not where I wanted it. I want it down there. Nope, I don't. You know what? I think I made this trench one too close. So let's break that. Break this glass. I'm wasting even more glass. It's so sad. Yes, that's perfect. So then I want a trench here. Much better. And then this is just silliness. When I break that, it won't come back. Then I need a bucket so I can put some water there. And now it's going to flow this way right into the hopper that I'm going to have right down here. And so I just need my chest to be down there first. And my hopper can go into the back of it. Perfect. And on top of my Can I get out of here, please? Thank you. On top of my chest, I always like to put a little bit of glass like that. And then we're going to break that, and I'm going to put another piece. Oh, man. That's not okay. I need my chests to be connected. All right, let's break those two. Let's break this one, too. And we'll fix it. There we go. So now I want a chest there and there. Good. And we can put the dirt back. Where's the dirt? There's the dirt. All right. Now we can put glass here. And that will stop the cactus from falling over the edge there. And so we can also cover this farm up and make it nice and enclosed all the way up to here. By the way, have I mentioned I love this texture pack for the glass? I really do like it a lot. I love the clear glass look. All right. And, let's see, we do that, and we can stop probably right here. And I'm out of glass. All right, I will fill that in a little bit. But now, I hope this cactus starts growing so you can see it. What's going to happen is the cactus is going to grow up, it's going to pop off, it's going to fall into the water, it's going to go right into this stream, it's going to go on top of that hopper. Oh, I got my little fishing farm right here. And it's going to end up inside that chest, like so. Let me give you an example without using cactus. I'll use this dirt block. It's going to go boop, and then flow, and then flow, and then if everything worked out nicely, it should end up right there. Perfect. Now I need a lot of cactus, a lot, because I want to make green dye. And I actually don't need too much. I think you only need 1 piece of dye per 8, which means I need 8 pieces of dye per stack of glass, which means I need 32 stacks of glass times 8, which is like 200 and, I don't know, 56. So I need 256 cacti, which is quite a bit, but I think I can get that pretty soon because this cactus farm will produce once it gets going, but it needs a minute to develop. So that is our cactus farm, and I will be back with you guys in a little bit. Okay, so the cactus farm is doing fantastic. It is producing cactus. I actually took a bunch already and made some green dye, and I used that green dye to make some glass, and check it out. Now, you may be wondering, Matt, that's pretty cool. I like the glass roof, but you said you needed like 32 stacks of glass. That's not 32 stacks of glass. Well, you're right. It isn't. This is actually, I don't know, like 8? No, not 8 stacks again. Yeah, probably 8 stacks of glass. But what I need to do, or what I want to do, is I want to layer it. I want to put down a couple of layers of glass. So I want to put one, just a couple spots down, like here, and I want to put some here, and I want to put some here. And what that will do is it will create a green fog effect. Very, very cool stuff. And that way you can't actually see the bottom of it. It looks kind of creepy and like foggy. But we'll have to do that in another episode. But that is the beginning. And now I don't have to worry about falling in there anymore. And we can finish digging out the bottom of this. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know I enjoyed making it. It was a long one. I had to mine a lot of cobblestone. I had to get a lot of sand. I had to make a lot of glass. I had to make a cactus farm. This was a lot. But I will see you guys in the next episode. God bless and bye.